Tax season might be over, but there could be big changes to it. Instead of waiting a few weeks for a refund, you could wait a few months. Consumer advocate Jen Strathman explains that's one proposal being discussed on Capitol Hill. And Jen, Congress is debating how to fix a massive problem that's hurting innocent taxpayers.
460,000 taxpayers, Lee, are already victims, and you could be next. IRS identity theft is rampant. The IRS saw a 91% increase in the first 4 quarters of this year alone. Imagine someone assuming your identity and walking in your shoes.
She said, "Have you ever lived in Georgia?" And my heart sunk, and I said, "No, I haven't."
Katie Engel lives in Northeast Ohio, but someone else is acting like Katie, using her personal information to allegedly file a tax return.
They treat me like the criminal instead of the victim.
IRS ID theft victims have reached out to 5 on Your Side before, frustrated with the IRS and its process. It can take up to a year for victims to get their money.
I work full time, but I had plans for that. I was, fixing my car. I have multiple, weddings coming up. I had plans for that money.
Katie says she was told the alleged thief got away with 6 times more money than her typical refund.
Nobody contacted me. Nobody made it notice that something was wrong.
The IRS told Congress in March it's catching some of the fraud, but it's understaffed and underfunded. As of early March 2015, questionable returns were stopped, but only 1 in 7 could get through to the IRS to find out why. And those who did waited on hold for over an hour.
Waiting for an hour on hold to get information or to report a case? I mean, that's just unconscionable.
Congressional leaders are not happy. They're the ones left picking up the pieces. We contacted Congresswoman Betty Sutton's office on behalf of Katie. She's helping, but did not add anything about this issue.
Do you think the IRS is doing enough to help people in your situation?
No. It's insane how many hours I spent, and I just get no answers.
One solution discussed on Capitol Hill, delaying refunds until summer so the IRS can compare returns and more easily spot fraud. But that would be a huge culture shift that could financially hurt millions of taxpayers.
It's a very delicate balance the IRS is trying to walk, as identity theft is a complicated problem and the IRS simply doesn't have the resources or the budget right now to handle it. It's still unclear how so many taxpayers are becoming victims in the first place. But during testimony in Congress, it was noted that ID theft is now part of organized crime. So how can you protect yourself? Well, the most basic way is to shred everything with your name on it. That's why News Channel 5 is teaming up with Shred It this Saturday to destroy your documents for free. From 8 to 11 in the morning, you can bring your documents to the Fatima Center in Cleveland, the Rocky River Civic Center, or Mentor High School. Lee and Danita, right back to you.